This just got very, very interesting if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. So this season, William Nylander has started the year tremendously. He's played in 16 games, has 11 goals, 14 assists for a total of 25 points, and is a +2 on the ice. Now, Nylander was drafted back in 2014, 8th overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and nobody ever really respected his game because I know some Leafs fans and hockey fans always thought he was soft. But Nylander has come into his own over the past few seasons, and this year he was supposed to get a new contract from the Toronto Maple Leafs, but for some reason they were shortballing him when he wanted the $10 million. Now heading into this season, everyone knew it was going to be a contract year for Nylander, and a bunch of trade proposals have been brought up, but I don't think anybody expected Nylander to come out and put up these numbers this season. Now with Nylander heading into his contract year after this season, I don't know if the Leafs are going to be able to afford him plus all of the other guys they have on their roster. Now I've seen a couple people talk about how the Leafs might have to choose between him and guys like Mitch Marner, because you can't have four $11 million forwards on your roster. With Austin Matthews making $13 million, it's just not going to work out. It doesn't fit in the cap, and you already have some defensive and goaltending issues that you will need to address if you can't win the cup this season. Now, all things will work out for the Leafs if they end up going all the way this year, but say they don't and William Nylander's sitting there waiting for their contract, it's going to look really bad for the Leafs if they're not willing to give him top dollar, especially if he goes for over 100 points this season. I mean, this guy is playing phenomenally, and if the Leafs had just offered him the $10 million contract this year rather than signing a bunch of those other guys like Bertuzzi, Domi, and Reeves who haven't really panned out, they might have been in a much better situation than they will be come this offseason. Now, obviously, it's going to go back and forth. I'm sure that the Leafs will re-sign him, but if they can't pay him that top dollar and they're unable to move off some of those other contracts, or maybe they want to keep guys like Marner and Tavares, then it's going to be a little bit tricky for both the Leafs and Leafs fans to explain this one. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that the Maple Leafs will be able to afford William Nylander in the offseason, and how much do you think this guy's going to be worth if he goes for over 100 points? And if the Leafs can't sign him, where do you see him going to next? Make sure you comment your thoughts on this, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.